If you are on a journey of really trying to learn and discover yourself, a solo trip is honestly one of the best things that you could do. You'd be surprised by what it is you'll find out about yourself. It's Michelle Brianna, and welcome to my channel. If you were looking for a sign to take a solo trip, this is it. I'm telling you, it is probably one of the best decisions that you could possibly make. And I know solo travel can feel and sound scary. Even when you're doing it, there still is a sense of fear that's involved because you're by yourself and you're exploring new territory. So there is this discomfort that comes along with it, but I promise that the benefits greatly outweigh any of the uncomfortability that you may be feeling. So I'm gonna give you my 3 top reasons why you should take a solo trip today. Reason number 1, it is a perfect opportunity to get to spend intimate time with yourself. You are going to be in a place that is probably new to you, and you're going to be by yourself. And this is a perfect opportunity for you to engage in activities that allow you to really get to know yourself better. Personally, I really love my journaling practices when I travel solo. There's something about being in a new space that feels really inspiring for me, and I tend to do some of my best journaling and my best thinking and get some of my best revelations and insights when I am solo traveling. And I think part of it is because you are not in anyone else's energy. You really are just with yourself. So the introspection that happens is very raw and very real and very authentic to you. And I find that my solo trips are the trips where I come back and have the biggest transformation. And that leads into the second reason why you should solo travel, because you get to explore your own interests. When you go somewhere by yourself, it's just you. And so you have full autonomy over what every single day looks like. From the time you get up to the time you go to bed, if you choose to do absolutely nothing and stay inside and binge watch Netflix, then that's your prerogative, and there's no one there to tell you that you can't do that. You really get an opportunity to explore your interest. So if there are things that you've wanted to do or things that you've been interested in, a solo trip is the perfect opportunity to do that. I like being outside and spending time outside, but that's not something that everyone is necessarily down for. So when I go on my solo trips, I really take that as an opportunity to do the things that I know I would really want to do. And there's no limit. You can go on Google, even Airbnb has different Airbnb experiences that you can look up in that particular area that you're going to. And you may find something that you never thought about before, but it seems interesting and it's something that you may want to try. So I highly recommend and encourage you, when you go on your solo trip, to use that as an opportunity to explore different things that you're interested in. And probably the main thing, and this is present throughout the first 2 tips and any other tip that anybody will ever give you, is that you get to be on your own time. You don't have to feel rushed by anyone else. You are literally on your schedule. So whatever you decide you want to do that day, you have the free flowing opportunity to go as slow or as fast as you like, whatever your style is. And you don't have to worry about someone waiting for you or you waiting on someone else. You literally get to just be, and you get to explore. And there is so much richness that is found when we get an opportunity to be intimate with ourselves, when we get to explore our interests, and when we get to be on our own time. We really allow ourselves to be in the full autonomy of our bodies and of our soul's desires without having external influences from anyone else. So I highly, 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 highly recommend solo travel. And if you're feeling a bit fearful about going somewhere super far, maybe just try doing a local trip. If there's somewhere within driving distance, maybe an hour and a half from wherever it is that you live, you can go there and explore somewhere that's a bit more local before you go perhaps to another state or another country. So start small. Every step in the right direction is still a step in the right direction. And if you are on a journey of really trying to learn and discover yourself, a solo trip is honestly one of the best things that you could do. You'd be surprised by what it is you'll find out about yourself. And it also gives you an opportunity to put yourself out there in a way that you may not have done before, which can feel extremely liberating and a little scary as well, but mostly liberating. And you can really use this as an opportunity to even practice some skills that maybe you're working on. Maybe if you're trying to be a bit more open and a bit more extroverted, this is a perfect opportunity to do that. You're going someplace that no one knows you. So there's perfect opportunity for you to dive into that and really show up as the self that you really want to put out there. So I am telling you, if there was ever a sign for you to take a solo trip, this is it. Forget the fear. It's gonna be there, but use that fear as a catalyst for change and allow it to propel you forward into the direction of your higher self. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.